Hi, I want to show you around our Moodle site a little bit, give you an idea how to use it, how it works, all that kind of good stuff. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to eosmith.org, you're going to go to Resources, and you're going to click on Moodle. That will bring you to our Moodle site, which will look like this. Okay, then and you can scroll down here. You can see all these teachers at EOSmith who have set up classes on Moodle. But what you're going to want to do first is log in. Now to log into Moodle, all you've got to do is put in your EOSmith username and password. So in other words, the same username and password that you would use to get onto the computers at EOSmith, that's what you're going to put into here. All right, there I am. So now the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to enroll in the class. So pick the class that you're interested in, General Science 1, for example. And then your teacher probably gave you an enrollment key. That is, if your teacher's going to have you all self-enroll, then they gave you a password or something. So I'm going to put that in there and then click Enroll Me. Whoop, that didn't work. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, so I'm in. Now I am officially a student in this class, and on this site I can submit assignments, I can take the quizzes, all that sort of fun stuff. Now the first thing you want to do before you start doing the course actually is you want to go to your profile over here. You want to view your profile. I'm sorry, actually don't just want to view it. You want to come down here under the administration block and click Edit Profile. All right, now what you want to do is make sure that the email that you put in here make sure that the email address that's in here is an email that you check or will check regularly. This is very important, okay? You want to put in an email there that you check or will check regularly. Now, if you don't use email, and that's pretty common these days, well, there is a way around that. What if you use Facebook? Well, if you use Facebook, Facebook has a handy tool that you probably know about, which is that you can set up a Facebook email address so that if people send an email to that address, it will come through as a Facebook message to you so that you can stay in the loop in this class, because that's what we're looking for here. We're looking for you to be able to stay in the loop in this class. To find this setting, go to your Facebook page and then click on the gear here and account settings. Then you're going to look for your email, click Edit, and you notice that it gives me a Facebook email. So this is the Facebook email that I would want to use for this course. If that's the way that you want me to communicate with you. If you'd rather have me communicate with you through a Facebook message, then you put this email in there. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put it right in here. Okay, and that will then any messages that I send, anytime I update assignments or grade your work or put news on the site, you will get a notification if you set the notifications up right through your Facebook page. And by the way, this does not make me your friend on Facebook. I won't be able to see your page or anything like that. It only means I'll be able to send messages to that address. Okay, so make sure you click update when you do that. I don't want to because I don't want to actually change my email address, but make sure you click update profile there. The next thing you want to do is go to messaging. And you want to make sure that you've got these emails set up here, these email notifications all set up, so that you'll get notifications when various things are done to the course, when I add stuff to it, when I send messages. You definitely want to make sure your assignment notifications, feedback notifications are up there. forum post because this is where I'm going to put in news items and important notices about quizzes and stuff like that. So make sure these emails are all set on here, okay? All checked, email all the way down. If you want pop-up notifications, that's just when you're on the site. If something happens while you're on the site, it pops up a little notification box for you, and that's up to you. And then I would come down here and I would click under General Settings, Prevent Non-Contacts from Messaging Me. All right, make sure you do that, and then click Update Profile. Okay, now speaking of messaging, let's say that you want to send me a message. So now you can do that. You can send it to wgreen@eosmith.org. And you can contact me that way, or greenwilliamp@gmail.com. But you can also send me a message through the system here. Just go to under My Profile in the navigation block, click Messages. All right, and you can, right there you'll see me because I'm the teacher. You can click on me and you can send me a message. All right, so just type it in here, click Send Message, and you will be able to send me a message. Okay, now let's look at, next thing I want to look at is the basic setup of the course. Okay, so if you go to your course page here, this is, I'm sorry, that's not our course. Let's go back to our course. General Science. Okay, you can see how this is set up. Just got some introductory stuff up here. Basically got, I've got things topically organized here. So we're going to just spend the first week getting started with some various things. And then we're going to spend the next week on the element hydrogen, and then helium, carbon, nitrogen, and so on. So we're going to go kind of element by element through the periodic table, just highlighting some key elements, and along the way learning what we need to learn about chemistry. All right, but so that's how this is organized. You just scroll down, and as we go through the year, you'll be scrolling further and further down the page. But I want to show you a couple key things here before we get to that. We've already seen how the navigation block works around here. This is a quick way to move around the site, just clicking over here. You've got some settings over here. We'll look at grades in a little bit. Over here, you definitely want to take a look over here whenever you're on the site, upcoming events. This is a list of the assignments that I've put up together with the due dates. All right, so whenever I put an assignment, it automatically shows up here. Sometimes there'll be news up here when I put posts on the news forum, all right, and you'll be able to see that as well. So make sure you look over there. You can also see some recent activity over here on the site, things that have been put up here, posted recently. Now there's all kinds of cool stuff that we can put on here. For example, your safety contract, which you're going to have to get back to me within the first week, is right here. All I do is click on that, and this pulls up a PDF file of the safety contract. Now actually the text that we're going to be using, so your readings, are going to be posted here as well as PDF files. So for example, let's look at our first reading here. This is your first reading, which is going to be second week of school. And you can see right here, you're just going to read on here. And then we got all kinds of cool things. We've got quizzes on here, so this is a quiz. And all you do to take a quiz is click Attempt Quiz Now. All right, and then you see the answers. I mean, you see the questions. Some of them are multiple choice. Some of them you have to type answers in. And then when you're done, you just click Next. All right, and then you can submit it if you're done. Click Finish it. Submit all and finish. You can also go back to questions that you want to redo maybe, or you want to check, something like that. I did want to take a look at the assignments as well. This is going to be your first assignment, which is to read an article online about the Hindenburg. So I can open this link in a new tab. See what this looks like. Okay, and this is a famous disaster when a giant blimp filled with hydrogen gas exploded, and we're going to read an article about that, and then you're going to come over here and you are going to complete this assignment, which is to read the article on the Hindenburg disaster and then write a brief summary. Now, how do you submit the summary? Well, first of all, if I look down here, I'll see that there's a rubric attached to this. Okay, so I can see how this is going to be graded. So you just look under here, and that's also visible here. If I click Submissions Grading, it'll show me the rubric. And then I just click Add Submission. Okay, now there's a couple ways to do this. I can actually type my answer right into here. Or I can make a file, a Word file, whatever, and I can click this button here, Add, and then I just browse my computer files and I can upload that file. All right, and for some reason it's not coming up. We're not going to wait for it here. It's a little slow today. And then you make sure you click Save Changes, okay, and that will show up there. So now there's another way. And what if you like to use Google Docs, for example, Google Drive, and you want to just create your document on Google Drive? And actually, this is a great way to do it with our Chromebooks that we have. So let's say you created a document on Google Drive and you want to submit that. There's a couple of ways. I'm going to open this up, and let's say I wrote this amazing response for the assignment, and I want to submit it. There's a couple ways to do that. First of all, I can go over here to File. I can download it to my computer, either as a Word document, an open document, or maybe a PDF, and then I can upload it to Moodle. The other way is to share it with me. Now, the best way to do that would be to click Share over here. And then where it says private, you want to change that and make it anyone with link. And then you want to copy this link right here, and you can paste that link into here. Okay? See how easy that is? So I just submitted my first assignment. All right? Now there's lots of other cool things we can do, and I'm not going to go into that right now. I've already been talking quite a while. So what I want to do though is just to show you, just give you a quick view of some of the other features on here. We're going to be doing a wiki. We're going to be doing some wikis in this class. Now, wiki, when you think of wikis, think of Wikipedia. So it's basically a web page that a bunch of people can work on together. There's going to be forums where you can post topics, and then you have what they call threaded discussions, so people can respond to you. And you can also view your grades on here. Now, these aren't going to be your official grades. What's going to happen is the grades will show up on here first, but then I'll be putting them into PowerSchool, and you can view your finalized grades, your official grades in PowerSchool. All right, I think you're gonna really like this. One of the coolest things about Moodle is that basically everything is up here. You never have to look for assignments anywhere else. Everything's going to be posted up here with due dates, with all the materials you need. Even the readings that we do are going to be posted up here. We don't have a textbook. We have a virtual textbook. It's a digital textbook that's going to be up here on Moodle. All right, so have fun with that.